I made a giant newly released Feastables cookie for Mr. Beast that is 100% plant-based and 100% gluten-free. So without further ado, let's fucking go and make one, baby. Alright, let's start off by making that dough, shall we? First, in a bowl, combine 1/3 of a cup of liquid coconut oil. To get your oil liquefied, no, not you, Photoshop, you're not welcome here. Anyway, to turn your coconut oil into a liquid, you can put it into a microwave for a couple of seconds on low power.
Today we're going to teach you how to change the power level on your microwave.
Good, now that that's in the bowl, add in 1/2 cup of coconut sugar. Of course, if you want some of that tasty unrefined sugarcane sugar, follow me and add in about 1/4 cup of brown and 1/4 cup of regular white sugar instead of coconut sugar. Anyway, now it's time to mix everything and let the ingredients know each other a bit.
You like jazz?
Blah 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 blah. And then add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Since we're in the midst of global depression crisis where inflation is through the roof and there are supply chain issues and shortages, you can follow me and add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. That saves us, does the math, 35 cents or something. Suck this, inflation!
I don't give a fuck, I'm rich.
Great, now pour in 2 tablespoons of cold, straight from the fridge, almond milk, mix, and now really let the ingredients know each other.
Very good.
You coming?
Got everything?
All set.
You go ahead, I'll catch up.
Don't be too long.
I just can't believe the loveliness of loving. I just can't believe the wonder of this feeling. I just can't believe.
Watch this.
Sugar.
Okay, that was not necessary at all. Anyway, now add in 2 cups of almond flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and don't tell me it's half a Okay, we can chop up the chocolate if you have no chocolate chips like me. I suggest using at least 70% cocoa dark chocolate in chocolate chip cookies. That's exactly what I'm using in this recipe. Break the chocolate up and chop it with a knife into different sized pieces of your liking. I like my chocolate to have some big chunks and some small ones. And if you have chocolate chips, just use 1/2 cup of chocolate chips of your liking. Sometimes it's cool to find a huge piece and a little piece in the cookie. Anyway, now back to the dough. Now carefully mix the dough with a spatula, and once it's all mixed and sticking together, add in your chopped chocolate. Mix everything a little bit more and you're done. Now again, I wouldn't suggest following me and making one giant cookie, but whatever floats your boat. I'd suggest just getting an ice cream scoop and scooping some scoopity scoop. Get out of here, Kanye. Just scoop some scoops of dough onto the parchment paper like you do with regular chocolate chip cookies. Or you can be a little bit crazy and follow me and do a giant cookie. Now listen to this. This technique can be applied to all chocolate chip cookies of all sizes. Diversity! Once you have a ball, or in this case a thick disc-shaped cookie dough, you can break it in half like so, and without much touching of the dough, just make it so it comes back to one piece again. Place it the rough side up. This will make your cookie way rougher looking on top, like a real chocolate chip cookie should look like. Also, if the dough is too soft, don't forget to chill it before forming for about 10 to 30 minutes. Okay, Now it's time for the oven. Set it to 175 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit and let it cook for about 30 minutes until pretty and golden brown. Smaller cookies will need less time, about 12 to 13 minutes. Mine came out a bit too brown around the edges, but it was okay. Look at how soft the center is. Also, these cookies will be pretty chewy in the middle, so get ready for that. And now it's time for the crosshair. Oh no. Let it chill for about 20 minutes or so before doing anything. Don't touch it. Okay, it's been 1 day since I last saw this cookie, and now here's the cross section. Oh, get ready, there. Oh, get ready. We all have been waiting for this. Nothing special. Maybe it tastes better than it looks. Let's give it a bite and see how it tastes. Oh no, wait. Let's get some milk. I forgot about it. And now let's give it a go. It actually tastes kind of similar to my levain cookie recipe that you can check out here in the corner somewhere. Wow, I really didn't expect that. It's very, very good for a vegan and gluten-free cookie. So yeah, go and make it at home. If you don't live near Walmart, go and make these at home. They're great.
Fuck poor people.